Would you want to be interviewed? No. Okay.
Now it's just people leaving class. I'm not going to class.
Yeah,
I'm
let's see if we
literally
get
forced
some
to be here.
protesters in these.
You are too. It's fine.
Are you forced?
Yeah,
Huh?
she's the face. She has to be here for the whole thing.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Can you hear me? Perfect. Perfect.
Y'all ready to film? I don't know what's happening, to be honest.
Oh, we've been live. Is it on me? Hi, I'm Elizabeth. We're here in the quad, and the the climate change protest is happening. We have a group of over 100 people that are protesting right now in the ABC buildings and SV buildings. Here we have Christian, who's taking a big part in the climate change. Why are you here?
I'm here because I think it's pretty important to save the future generations. And yeah, it's really important. You know, we gotta save the planet for our future generations.
Thank you so much, Christian. Like I said, it's passing period right now. Hopefully we'll have people meeting in the quad. The protest starts at around 10. We did have kids beforehand to get more people involved, banging on doors, yelling in classrooms. So hopefully we'll see them coming around. Brian, do you want to be interviewed?
I'm gonna go see if Aiden's gonna do this.
So, like I said, it's passing period. We do have a couple protesters. Thank you. We do have a couple protesters. Unfortunately, a lot of kids still don't want to participate and are going to class. But the protest does start during second period around 10. So. You want to be interviewed, Josephine? You got one? Hi, Manuel. Why are you here? What do you think about the climate change?
I'm not sure.
You're not
No.
No?
No, this is a shock to me.
Okay.
Wait, am I on live right now? Oh, okay.
Okay, thank you. Why are you here? What does this mean to you?
I've been passionate about the climate for a really long time. As sports, it does suck that I can't be out here the whole day, but I do want to come out and support because it is really important to show that the climate, something needs to be done. I don't know how to do it, but I think this is the first step to get everyone aware of what's happening.
Sure, thank you so much. We do have some kids with signs. Hopefully we'll start migrating towards the quad more. I do see some groups of kids. Do you want to be interviewed? Yeah. What do you think about the climate change?
It is a definite, very much problem.
Yes.
And that we need to do something about it, or at least because down the line, our generation is going to be the one that has to do something about it later on. Yeah.
Thank you so much. That means a lot to us.
Ask about this.
Sure. What does that mean?
Oh, I call it the flag of Earth because blue. It says blue. It says whites, and the symbol in the middle is is the alchemical symbol for Earth.
Oh, cool. Thank you so much. That means a lot.
You're welcome. I'm gonna head to math class now.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. So we do have more kids that are starting to group around. We have Miss Greeno out here. She's a big partaker in trying to help change the climate. We have Sophia here. I love your sign here.
Thanks.
Why are you here? What does this mean to you?
I'm here because it's a big deal if the globe is getting warmer. Like, oh God, I sound like an idiot. No, it's really important because it's affecting different species, not just people, and it's our mistakes. And like, by the time we're older, we're not going to die of old age. We're going to die from climate change. So it's an important thing that we stop it now.
Yeah, Yeah, thank you so much. What are you doing? Have you been protesting?
I have been. Yeah, at first it was just like sitting around the quad, but then it became kind of like a little more violent, which was a little weird. Brawley was kind of hyping everybody up and making everybody angry, and now I think they're marching down to Rayleigh's and the cops were called.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's horrible. I did hear that a couple of the administrators are upset due to kids banging on classroom doors, yelling inside classrooms. It's actually becoming quite disruptive. What do you have to say about that?
I don't think that's the right way to protest this. I think that we should be exercising our right of free speech, but I don't think that we should be forcing people to join this and forcing people to stop learning what they're learning to become a part of this, because if they don't want to, it's for a reason.
Thank you so much. That means a lot to us. Do you have anything else you want to say? Any extra thoughts or tips, or what are you doing to change the climate?
I don't know.
Okay, well, thank you so much. Okay. Bye. Passing period is almost over. We do have a couple more people that are going to be interviewed, but Miss Sinkler does seem to be a little upset. I hope that we can change our mindsets when it comes to exercising, like Sophia said, our right of free speech. Hi, Lars. Why are you here?
All right, so according to the IPCC, we have 10 years to have our carbon output by half. Otherwise, we're going to be stuck in a continuous loop. So I think it's important that we get the word out, that we go out into the community maybe, and walk out at 10, guys, like off campus, okay? Talking to you.
I heard there's violent protesting going on, though, around classrooms. What do you think?
To me, I think that everyone's pretty much on board that climate change is happening here at the school. To me, I think it's more important to go out into the community, maybe get some people who haven't thought about it before to think about it. I think just walking around the school, everyone's kind of protesting to themselves. That's my opinion. But
Thank you.
sure.
So while some people may think it's violent, obviously some don't. Some think it's necessary, so we'll see what happens. We do have people migrating already. We have lots of people that want to leave campus, go down to the nearest grocery store, Rayleigh's, to really make more of a difference, although we might reap the repercussions from that. First period has started now. Second period has started now. So hopefully we'll see some more changes when it comes to people.
Elizabeth, you got this? I will be right back. What? Interview whoever you can.
Okay.
I'll do a speech.
Oh, yeah? You want to? Oh. Ella, how do you feel about the climate change?
Climate change is not good.
Not good.
Yeah.
Yeah, change it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a test. So.
Okay. It is, yeah.
It's future time.
Style. Yeah, now I can. It wasn't working. And the reason why I turned it off was because I can hear myself. No, you're good.
I have to get a spoon to spread it.
Sam, do you want to say something about climate change?
I have to go to class to remote calculator. I will later though.
Good luck, Elizabeth.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. I literally, the only two teachers are over there. Should I go walk over there?
What's up, Elizabeth? Yes. We're on the news.
Should I go walk over there?
Have you seen O'Malley?
Back in Jola's arena in Detroit, Michigan. I can still hear myself.
It's about time. Change the world.
Okay.
Did they ever come back?
Maybe I should just give one of my Here. Yeah, I am. I'm like trying to find there's a teacher right there. I just don't know his name. Oh, okay. What? Is Alex over there? Is Alex over there? Would you happen to want to... Hi, can you tell Sal that the video... I got kicked off of the video network. Do you want to be interviewed?
No.
Okay. You're welcome. Hi. Do you want to be interviewed? Yeah. It's 9824. Hi. Good. How are you? I see that you've been sitting.
There already?
Yeah.
Okay.
I see that you've been sitting here all morning.
I have.
Why are you here? What's going on?
Well, I'm here for the same reason the strikers are here. It seems like people my age owe you guys an apology because we kind of used the fossil fuel and heated up the planet that you guys are going to have to live on. And that's going to make life harder for you guys. So I'm partly out here as an apology and partly out here, like all good apologies, you can't just say I'm sorry, but you got to try to do something to make up for it.
Thank you so much. That means a lot to us.
Am I good?
Yeah, you're
Okay,
good.
thank you.
Awesome.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you. Yeah.
Really good. Just that really positive vibe that you've got going.
Is it working now?
What do you question? What are your questions?
Why are you here? What does it mean to you?
Oh.
What do you want to do to change the climate?
I want to save the damn planet. Did you get that? Did you get that?
No. Maddie, do you want to talk? Oh. It's okay. You're good.
Yeah, I can sign.
Oh. Okay.
I just said I'll sign. You understand? No, you don't understand.
Wait, so like this is safe?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you have to do that when you're out.
there until 11.
Yes.
It's actually really nice in the office.
So right now we are in the quad. Second period has started after the 15-minute break. We do have a couple protesters out here. We have a couple groups forming. I have not seen the group of over 100 people that have been marching around the school yet. I heard that they might be going to Rayleigh's. But we'll hopefully see more people group at around 10. Yes, Save the Earth, to really get more kids interested and involved when it comes to changing the climate. We have a couple teachers, some people with some really cool signs out here. People got really creative. Hopefully we'll see some more people. Perfect. Sedona, come here. Come get interviewed. What do you feel about the climate? Javier, want to get interviewed?
Megan, come on.
Come on. So I am seeing more people starting to walk in. Hello, Ryan. I did get Beavers to come talk. Shoot, that's his name? Mr. Nowitsky. You want to get interviewed? Yay, thank you.
Are there a series of questions I need to be aware of, or are you just going
No.
to shoot away?
I'm just going to ask you what it means to you, why you're here, why it's important.
Well, I'm very curious at what our student body is interested in and what you guys are out here protesting and standing up for, and how much information you're hoping to spread to whoever wants to hear it. Yeah.
So are you going to be out here the whole day, or are you going to be here for just a couple periods?
I'm afraid I am not. I have classes to teach, and I'm hoping I'll have a few students there, and I need to be there for the students who aren't taking part in this big group protest.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
That's it?
Yeah. I mean, do you have anything else to say? Do you have any more thoughts?
I have a lot of thoughts, I suppose, but I think it's good that the young people are aware of what's going on in the world and that they're doing something about it. So I think it's a wonderful thing.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So we do have some more groups forming out here in the quad, as you can see behind us. Hopefully we'll get more people, more marchers. We need more people. How far does the table go? That's what he's wondering. He wants us to like walk more towards Beavers.
I gotta see what smells like.
You want to come in this? You want to come change, switch spots?
No, don't move in. Start walking.
Oh, me?
There you go. Now you're in the action mode.
Now I'm in action.
Bring that up. So tell us, how does this look different than we introduced yourself? Tell us what we're looking at, and how is this different than normal day? How does it look different? Even though I know it's a small crowd, like explain it to the audience.
So once again, I'm Elizabeth. We are still out here in the quad. As of this morning, we do have a whole different scene going on. On a normal day, usually the quad during second period is super quiet, and now we have people that are trying to voice their opinion and really get involved when it comes to climate change. So we have groups of people out here forming. This morning was a little different when it came to protesters. We had lots of people making lots of noise when it came to marching. It was like a parade almost. So now we're really in the midst of it. The protest has started, so hopefully we'll get more groups out here and have some more fun. You want to be interviewed? What? I'm trying. Come here, Javier. We have Javier here who will be willing to interview us. How do you feel? Why are you here? What's going on?
This is the climate change strike right here at South Tahoe High School.
Why are you here?
Why am I here? Well, this has to come to an end soon. Like, the world is changing way too fast. Like, compared to the world a while ago when we thought it was bad, it's drastically changed from then. So it needs to have a sudden change, and it's not going to change the way the system is now.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Do you have any other thoughts? What you're doing to change the climate?
Hopefully, this is the first one, of course. So hopefully next time we'll get more people and more volunteers out here. So.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Well, that was Javier on his thoughts. I do not know more about the group of 100 that has maybe marched down to Rayleigh, so hopefully we'll hear more on that. Come here, Ryan. Come get interviewed. Would you like to get interviewed, Clyde?
Sure.
Sure, awesome. So here we have Clyde. Why are you here? What are your thoughts?
I just am a big proponent for the climate change movement, and I really think that it's important that we are educated in our schools, and so that's what I'm personally fighting for here, is to get like a weekly education, like a discussion around climate change in at least one class for the entire school, just so that we can bring the issues to the attention of everybody here and just get more people involved, because I think that's the most important thing, because this issue isn't just going to go away, and we have to make it go away, so.
I've heard there's a lot of why. So why is it not going away?
Well, we're just not doing anything about it. I mean, we're making it worse. The UN Conference on Climate Change, they said in 2018 that we have basically 5 to 10 years to go carbon neutral, or else the planet is we're gonna have irreversible extinctions, and we're gonna have, the warming of the oceans and the loss of the ice caps, and it's never gonna come back. And so we need to save that while we still can.
Thank you. Do you have any other tips? What you're doing to change the climate right now?
Just like trying to stay conscious of your impact, and meat is a large impact, so trying to stay conscious of how much meat you're eating and where it's coming from, and like your car that you're driving, like if you don't have to drive your car, just riding your bike or stuff like that, just anything that you can do to make an impact is important, and everybody needs to.
I heard there's a lot of violent protesters going on, like this morning, the kids that were beating on doors and screaming in classrooms. How do you feel about that?
I think that violent protesting isn't the way to go. I think that the best method is to just have intelligent conversations with people in power, like the administrators here at the school, and just talk to them and make our voices heard, and not be violent, because if you're violent, they're just going to feel antagonistic towards you, and it's just important to stay civil and just make our voices heard.
Awesome. Thank you. That was perfect. Do you want to get interviewed? Now it's live. Now it's live. Hey.
Wait, hold up more.
Alex, want to get interviewed? Probably after 11. Sounds good. Josephine, do you want to say something?
Yeah.
Why are you here? What are your thoughts? What are you feeling?
I am feeling that we should really focus on the climate, because I don't think that the Earth is dying in 10 years, but I think that it is definitely getting worse and worse, and it is our fault that we make the atmosphere so thick, so we make the water rise. And I think that we should really do something now while we can, instead of just wait until we get hit by a tsunami or whatever.
That's perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my God. You're fine. Do you want to say something?
You're still live.
Oh, I'm still live.
Tech support.
Tech support, yes. Style is our tech support. He's the best guy ever. Who else wants to be interviewed? So I do see that the crowds are dying down. We do have less. They're all in the parking lot, in the upper parking lot. They're all in the upper parking lot protesting there. It does make a bigger impact if we are off campus. So a lot of kids have left or are on the parking lot to make a bigger stand. Let's see. So I have heard news that security is down at Upper with cones blocking off the entrance so kids can't leave. We have big groups down there that are trying to make a bigger voice for climate change. Unfortunately, security has had to get involved, so hopefully we can make this less violent and try to be more peaceful when it comes to protesting. So we do have groups of kids that have been picking up trash around the school and inside the school as well. They are peacefully protesting, thankfully, by doing so, and really making a change by picking up trash while they are protesting and ditching class. We do have less and less people out here. I can see that people are leaving class, though, so we'll see what happens. Do you want to be interviewed? People are trying to take a bigger initiative. People are trying to spread the word to send emails and other important messages to the government saying how bad the climate change is and hoping for real change. You want to be interviewed, Chewy? I'm going to ask why you're here, what do you feel about it, what's going on. Okay, yeah, that'll be great. So,
You're playing.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I want to hear your real opinions on why you're here. Yeah, so I want to hear your real opinions on why you're here. So why are you here? What do you feel? What's going on?
Be honest.
Be honest.
I just didn't want to go to class, you know, kind of like over school already, and it's a Friday, so, you know.
It's totally fine. I mean, are you using this as an excuse then?
Yeah, I
Do
guess.
you think climate change is an excuse for you to ditch class, Chewy?
Yeah, definitely, because, you know, the planet's important, so, you know, we love the planet, so, yeah, yay.
Thank you. It's live, yeah. Yes, it is.
Oh my gosh. Cameron!
Do you want to be interviewed? Okay. No, come be interviewed. It's okay. And they're simple questions. Do you want to be interviewed? They're easy questions. Why you're here, why you want to be here. So, why are you here? What are you thinking? What's going on?
I think it's important for people to hear that we, as young people, demand action and accountability. And we want people to hear that. It's important. And honestly, as young people, we're scared, or I am at least. I don't know about other people, but yeah.
So there are a lot of violent protesters down in upper parking lot that are being blocked off by security. So why have you decided to stay up here away from the bigger crowds?
I'm sure it's not violent, but I think it is important that we try and stay together as a group because it'll be more impactful. But I think it's important to stay here because there's people here to hear us. I'm sure the administration, even though they're probably a little angry that people are leaving, they're still hearing. And if we stay here, people will notice more, I think.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. Perfect. We're just trying to figure out. Yeah, what's going on?
Follow it.
Yeah. Style, can you hear me? No? Cool. Sophia. Can't help it. Where? I'm trying to get more people to be interviewed. So. Yeah, you. Perfect. Hi. Heck yeah, it is. So why are you here? What are your thoughts? What's going on?
Well, we're protesting for the environment. We're walking out of class today, and I believe every Friday after this, to show that in the long run, it's going to be a lot more important for us to save our environment than to go to school.
So were you in the upper parking lot? How is that over there?
It's not too bad. We actually blocked off the exit so no one can leave. We're trying, I think it's a pretty good idea, is like nobody should drive, we should all walk. Just trying to save the climate, you know? But we're just being peaceful about it. There's some people that are going around like going to different classes, yelling in the classes. We don't agree with that, but we're just trying to be peaceful about it and show them that we care about this, and this is something that it's not just a joke, we're actually adamant about.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Have a good day.
You too. Lauren, do you want to be interviewed? Hi. I love the setup you have here. So why are you here? What's going on? How do you feel?
So there's a protest going on for global warming, and everyone's kind of going crazy, and I hope a riot doesn't happen. But yeah, I'm here to like support it, and yeah.
That's awesome. So there are a lot of kids in the parking lot trying to make a peaceful protest down there. Why have you decided to stay up here?
Well, I heard the police are getting called, and I don't want to get arrested. So that, I guess.
Okay, that's awesome. Thank you so much. If you know more people that want to be interviewed, send them over here. Do you want to be interviewed? So what are you doing? Why are you out here?
I'm basically just the press, I guess you could say. I have photography in this period, and I don't know, I was thinking we could get some cool pictures out of it and kind of, I don't know, get the word out and just get some good photographs of it and kind of use that to spread the word.
That's perfect. So there are a lot of kids down in the upper parking lot. Why have you decided to stay up here?
I'm kind of just moving around wherever the people are. I mean, the kids in the parking lot don't really seem to be having that much of a protest. It's more like a little party, but they still have an idea, and they're still trying to make a difference. But I don't know, I feel like up here there's more protest as opposed to party.
Thank you so much. So thank you guys so much for watching. As you can see, most of the people are still in the upper parking lot. So hopefully we'll get more protesters. Let's change the climate.